Hi, it's Jessie from Peach Manifesto, and today we are swatching the Luxio Studio number 2 collection. So there's 3 colors in this collection, and we're going to start off with Brees, which is a very light lilac-y purple, kind of like a milky purple, if you will. And I say milky just because it's that like sheer kind of buildable coverage. And they've billed this collection as a sheer collection. I never thought I would be one to like sheer colors, but they are really awesome for a lot of different things, like any of those like rose quartz kind of like marbly type of things where you kind of build it in layers. They're really good for that, and I have a few of their sheer ones already that I really love, like blush. I use blush a ton for kind of like French ombre type things, and koi, which is the white that I use a lot with that. And this is Innocent. This is the kind of more pink one, and I honestly think I'm going to be using this a lot instead of blush. I still love blush. Blush is like my ride or die French pink, but I do think that some of my clients, their skin tone would be more well suited to the Innocent color as opposed. And as you can see, it's like a milky, sheer kind of that French pink that is just really handy to have. And what other ones do they have that are sheer? I would say like Haven is sheer, Koi, I've already said Tea Time is kind of a sheer in the options line. And as you can see, you can still see through it just a little bit, but it is kind of more of a buildable coverage. So this is Demure, and this is kind of a peachy pink. And right now I feel it looks a lot more peachy like on the brush than it actually is. When I do the swatch comparisons at the end of the video, please stay tuned for that, you'll see what I mean. It kind of fits in with more of my nudie pink type colors. And yeah, I really enjoy these colors. Like I said, they do kind of have a bit of a buildable coverage, and I do have a heavy hand, so you really can get a lot of depth and dimension depending on how sheer, what you put in between or on it. And I think that they are stunning. I will show you them all together, but first I'm going to show you the ad. So this is what they say the colors look like in their own ad on Instagram, which looks nothing like what they actually look like in person, which is why I love swatch videos, because I feel like no matter how they take the picture, it just never translates properly online. And so that's why I like to do these videos. So hopefully you guys like them too. And I am going to compare Brees, and it is actually kind of similar to Frenchie Likes to Kiss by OPI, but it's sheer and it doesn't have the sparkle. So as you can see, I compare it to like Elle and London Fog, and then Expose and Attraction. Not really comparable to any of them. And then on to Innocent. I really wanted to show you it next to Haven, which is their other kind of sheer pink, but Haven is like much more of like a baby pink. And then next to Fairy and Pageant Pink, and all of those don't compare really at all. This is more of like a nude pink. So I will be bringing out my nude swatch ring. I kind of have my pink separated to like pinky nudes and pinks. So as you can see, it doesn't really go with any of the other Luxio kind of pinks. Alright, so first comparison is Kashmir by Urban Graffiti, and then OPI Chai, Tea Time, and yeah, it doesn't really compare, but it does, like, as you can see, kind of fits in a little bit more with this. And this is blush. Like I said, this is one of my favorite ones to use. And like you can see, blush is a little bit more nude, and Innocent is a bit more like pinky toned, but they are still that kind of sheer coverage. And then on to Demure, which is kind of that peachy color, comparing it again with Haven, and then on to kind of more the pink side. I do have some kind of peachy pinks in here, and it doesn't quite compare with them. And I do compare it with some of the like corals and stuff. It doesn't really go there either. And then on to kind of my nudie pinks. As you can see, it does seem to fit a bit better in here. and just trying to compare it with like some nudes, and it is pretty unique. Like, I have to say, all these colors are unique to my collection, with the exception of Breeze, which does have a similar tone to Frenchie Likes to Kiss by OPI, but it's still different because it is a sheer formula and doesn't have sparkle either. So I would say overall the collection is very unique, and I'm really glad that I got it. And yeah, just kind of the last little bits of comparison. So I feel like this side of my swatch wheel, it's more comparable to, like, it kind of fits in more this side of it. But anyway, that is all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you all later for the next video. Bye bye.